I make some ugly shit sometimes. We come to this joint. It's only right. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Yo. Welcome to another episode of Lessons and Blessings. It's your boy Great Orange Hope, aka Smoke Something with Your Kinfolk, aka Do the Most. And I'm here with the greatest co-host to ever live in existence, my homeboy.
Man, appreciate that. It's James Mack, aka Mac at a Stack, and we back with another one, man. Back.
You know it, man.
Consistency is key, man. Love it.
Somebody
How you doing though? How you doing today?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, bro. For real.
There you go.
For real. I mean, like, I feel good today. Like, you ever get them feelings back where it's like, man, I mean, it might be some things you ain't get done or you ain't accomplished during the day, or some things that you know you've been putting on the back burner. But as far as like the main things, like the things that keep your life afloat, you've been knocking them out the park. And that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm at the point where I need to put in some extra work to get that, you know what I mean? The extra things I want out of life, but all the things I'm supposed to do, the necessities, the mandatories, you know what I'm saying?
They done.
And I'm proud of that, because it's just, I mean, it's a hard thing to juggle, but like I said, I feel good about that. But how you feeling, Mac? How your life going right now? What's your temperature?
I'm blessed. Same. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like
sir.
Life is lifing. You know what I'm saying? You got your ups and downs, but you know, I'm thankful for all of it though, because I couldn't have none of it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people doing worse. Yeah. And I'm grateful at the position I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Things are going great for me and better each day. So yeah, I take it one day at a time, and I'm blessed. Even when times get hard, I know, you know, I can weather the storm. So I'm here for it, man. So it is what it is. We keep moving forward, man.
That's a beautiful thing to hear, man. Like I said, man, all y'all out there, y'all stay encouraged, man. Y'all stay positive if you can. Like I said, man, it's a lot going on. I mean, we all got our personal struggles going on, but that's why I love we come together and talk, Mac, because like I said, we talk about current events, we talk about this and that, but we always try to throw some real gems in there, which is why, you know, we call it Lessons and Blessings, because I mean, regardless of all the stuff we talk about, there's underlying lessons and blessings in there, and we hope that y'all catch the gems, and we're gonna do a better job of, you know, pointing out the gems we drop. Sometimes we just drop the gem and we hope that y'all pick it up, but sometimes we're gonna have to put that little highlighter on it, a little emphasis. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Just let people know, man, because sometimes, you know, we say some stuff and it go, you know, we don't realize the magnitude of what we said until after. Sometimes we gotta try to catch it in the moment and let people really, you know, understand. Like I said, for the people who, you know, great with, you know, talking and reading and great with diction and, you know, well versed, you know, you catch it the first time around. But some people, you know, they might be glimpsing by, or they hearing you, but they ain't really listening. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big fact.
That's all I'm saying. A lot of people hear you, but they ain't really listening. But no, Mac, man, we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on. You know, we gotta pick and choose, because it's so much. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna pick and choose what we enjoy to talk about, and what we think is intriguing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, so we want to start off, you know, big fight, you know, and it's actually tonight, you know.
It's going down.
We gonna know by the morning of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So Mac, how you feel? You going Bud? You know what I'm saying? You going Bud Crawford? Or because we're gonna do our predictions. You going Bud Crawford or you going Canelo? I need to know. I need to know which way you stepping. Which door you gonna open?
Look, I got at least, I put 50 on Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going.
Oh, you
Bud,
already bet
man.
somebody 50.
Nah, but it's out there. I mean,
but it's out there.
Look, hey,
but it's in the atmosphere. If somebody eat through the hook, the bait in the water.
Universe. It's in come see me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Bud Crawford, man. So I'm like, 50, you know, I fuck with Canelo too, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no slouch, but I don't know,
No, of
man.
course
Bud just
not.
got that dog in him, man. And I seen
His
his
confidence
story
is another level,
from
man.
where he came from. You know what I'm saying? What his mom put him through. Not nothing negative, but how she had him out there fighting. Like she was paying people to fight him. Like the
Oh,
man was
I
born to
gotta look
fight.
up. I ain't know
Yeah,
that. Where you
his
hear that
mom used
story
to
at?
his mom. Now, he told it his mom used
And
to
where though?
when he
That's what
was
I'm
little.
saying. What I gotta listen to that. What
Was it?
platform was that on? Cause
Damn, what
I
was
like
it? I
listening
have
to
to.
stories like that.
I'll look it up. I'll shoot you the link. But he was like his mom used to go in the neighborhood and pay like the biggest, toughest, like come fight my son,
Yeah,
and he would have to fight. You know what I'm saying? So like he bred for this. So you
that's
know what I'm saying? Like
cold,
he tough.
boy.
He
Undefeated too.
undefeated.
I didn't know, and
Yeah,
that's
that's what
what
I'm
I
saying.
think. I think that's slept on. That I ain't. It's not slept on because that's what everybody want to be. But I don't feel like he promote that junk like that.
No,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
what I'm
feel like
saying.
he
He
really lead
just
with the undefeated. I think he just lead with how raw
nah.
of a talent he is and how raw of a
The
boxer he
press
is.
conference that he was in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like he just chill. He just like a kid in a candy store type
yeah.
thing. This
He
ain't
like he
nothing. Like
love
he
it.
ain't
Yeah,
really like exactly. It's nothing to him.
I
Like
feel like yeah.
I'm gonna knock this nigga out,
Nigga
man. What
out,
y'all think
yeah.
this
I ain't
is?
got to be
You
all
know
rah
what I'm
rah. Like,
saying?
and that's what bro.
Yeah,
That's the energy he
exactly.
been getting, bro. I didn't seen him
Yeah.
talk to Stephen A. I just seen him talk to Shannon Sharp, Ocho. Like he just, but
Mm-hmm.
his whole demeanor is like, man, I already put the work in. And they was like, how you
Yeah.
feel like the outcome? He's like, man, it's already written. He was like, for both of us. He's like, it's already. I said, yo,
Right.
this nigga here talking about it's already written. Like it's biblical. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He like, yo, whatever gonna happen, gonna happen. He was like, man, Stephen A was like, do you think he was like, Canelo never been knocked out? Do you think that you can knock him out? You keep talking about a spectacular finish. Do you think that's a spectacular finish you talking about? He said, hey man, if it's there, it's there. I said, yo, this
Right.
man too like he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna sit here, they trying to get around, they trying to get that old Ali. Which round you gonna knock him out in, or you gonna
Yeah.
knock him out, or just tell us if you gonna knock him out or not. He like, hey man, if the knockout there and it happened, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, you know what I'm saying? He like, but
Yeah.
he said I predict a spectacular finish though. He said I'm coming for that belt. He said, man, he got something I want. I said, bro, when a man tell you
Yeah.
that another man got something he want, that's you know
Yes,
what I'm
best
saying,
believe
like that.
he on his A
That's what
game.
that's
Yeah.
come on, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like he wanted.
Right.
It was like because you ain't have to. He said you had to move up 2 weight classes. Like you ain't have to do this. Like why? What made you want to do
That's
this? And then he said, why ain't you make him? Why ain't you? You could have made Canelo come down a couple pounds. Y'all could have met in the middle. Why ain't you? He said, man. He said that man already the champ. He said he got the belt. He said I ain't gonna make him uh put all these stipulations on him and put these, hydration, you know what I'm saying, stipulations on him and have
yeah.
to do this and this. He was like, he said he already there. He's like, it ain't like he want to fight me. I want to fight him. He's like, I
Yeah.
know he fighting for the money for real. He was like, bro, he's like, but that's when he said, like, hey man, he got something I want. And I said, yo, this man,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
He a different breed. I'm
He
telling
ain't
bro.
fighting him for real. Go ahead, Matt, because I ain't go
Nah,
ahead, Matt.
you know he got shot in the head and drove
Yeah,
himself
no,
to the hospital.
I did hear that.
That's
He on
crazy.
some
Like you gotta be
AR-AB.
tough to do some
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard
That
that.
boy, look, I ain't saying Canelo a slouch, like I said earlier. But all I'm telling you though, Bud is a different breed, man. Like that man tough, like
Yeah.
to the bone, like you know what I'm saying? Like he came up that way, you know what I'm saying? And this it's like he just clocking in to work, man. This another day of the job. Like you said, he
No,
moved up some 2 weight classes, you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
who
And
does that?
he
Two,
just
not one,
and he
two.
undefeated because he too good in his weight class. So he already what is it 41-0? I think he 41 and
42.
0.
I think he's
42 and
42
0.
and I think he's 42
Okay,
and 0 is what they
yeah.
said
So it's
last I
like
heard.
he's like, man, what's the next level? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
and that's what he's saying. And they said, no, Stephen A was trying to call him out about his age. Now he call him out, but he was like, man, you 37, so is this the finale? Like, is this your next? He said, nah, man, it's one fight at a time. He's like, we ain't thinking about that. He was like, yeah, Stephen A was like, man, you 37. Of course, we don't look at you like that. He's like, you don't fight like you 37. You fight like you still hungry. You in your prime. Da, 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 da. He was
yeah, I
like,
didn't know
man,
he
look,
was that at
bro,
37.
I didn't know until the day he said, he was like, man, how you feel? He was like, bro, we taking it one fight at a time. He said, we don't think about that. He said, hey, we gonna fight tonight, or we gonna fight. Well, this, of course, this was a couple of days ago. He was like, well, we got to fight in a couple of days, And then he said, after that fight, we back to it. We're gonna see, how we feel about the next fight. And I was like, hey, bro, he just a man living his I feel like he living in his purpose, bro. And he living in his vision.
Right.
And like I admire people like that because I feel like he 100% in, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. I'm like, bro, a man talking like that, just you know what I'm saying, on a mission. And like I said, he ain't sitting here saying I'm gonna knock him out. He's just like, hey, bro, if it come, you know what I'm saying? If it come, it come.
Right.
But I'm gonna win. He's saying I'm gonna win.
Right.
He already said, look, man, a spectacular finish. But people like, he said it's gonna get talked about, basically. But what I'm saying is everybody think a spectacular finish gotta be a knockout. It ain't gotta be a knockout. You can just be dominating. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you can just be putting,
that's true.
For real. I'm just saying, if you put hands on somebody, like if you keep hitting people with counter punches and them hits that everybody be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like even if he don't go down, you know what I'm saying? If you hit a motherfucker with 10 of those, everybody gonna be like, yo, he was. That's all they gonna show on the highlights. Yeah, he was fucking boy up. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boy, they gonna still give boy props. Like, hey, boy wasn't going down, but he was fucking boy up. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
like I said, so I feel like that's what he mean by spectacular finish. Like, yo, I'm gonna dominate. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put hands on him in another
class.
You feel me? I'm gonna put these hands on him, and y'all gonna be like, yo, bro was fucking him up. Like he couldn't, you know what I mean? He outclassed him. Don't mean I gotta knock him out. I just gotta outbox him. You know?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
But I think it's gonna be a dope fight, and I'm not sleeping on Canelo either. But I just like Bud's energy. I'm not locked in with Canelo like that. I'm not even locked in with boxing like that, to be honest with you, Matt. But like I said, I know good fighters and I respect them. So, but I think the way Bud approaches things is just a little different.
That's all I'm saying. He ain't your
I just feel like it's different. And I'm gonna say with Canelo too, because I never really heard Canelo get out of pocket. I feel like he
don't brag either. Nah.
You feel what I'm saying?
He's strictly business type dude.
And like I said, bro, his resume is impeccable too. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna ever sleep on that. So like I said, that man, hey, they both up there in age. Well, because Canelo is older. Canelo's a little older than Bud. I don't know Canelo's age, but I know he up there a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I know he boxed with Floyd. That's all I really know.
Yeah, but he was young. He was younger than Floyd.
He was young. Yeah, he was real.
He was young.
He was fresh.
He was. Yeah, I ain't gonna say he was young and fresh, but he was, because I think Canelo was still in his 30s, but Floyd was in his 40s when he fought Canelo, I think, or close to it.
Oh, okay.
It was something crazy like that. I got to look it up. Don't misquote me, but I heard, this is all information I've been hearing today. But so we both going with Bud. Is that what we saying, Mac?
Yeah, that's it. That's a fact. Yes, sir. So we'll see. We'll see. It's tonight. I know that the fight started at a certain time, but that shit, it's gonna be later. The main event gonna be way later than everything else. So, but yeah, man, I'm with it. I might even jump on one of these sites and might bet something, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just put a little something. Maybe I can make a quick lick.
Why not? See what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
we'll see.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a sweet science. I think it's gonna be a beautiful fight. I love to see it. Hopefully I can catch it tonight. If not, I'm gonna catch it tomorrow. But either way, but yeah, shout out to both of the fighters. Best of luck, even though I know y'all don't need it, because when you prepare, you don't need no luck. So respect to y'all, because that shit is a blood sport. So respect to them. So but next in off piggybacking off that, Matt, did you know that it's been confirmed by Dana White that the UFC will in fact have an event, a fight night at the White House? And I'm thinking, particularly probably on the White House lawn. So how you feel about like mixed martial arts, real bloodshed,
right
at the nation's capital on the lawn? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's groundbreaking, man. Mac, go ahead and speak. You speak on it first, because I need to gather my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little flabbergasted.
Man, That's crazy. I'm gonna just that's all I'm gonna start off with. That's crazy because nigga, like to have a UFC fight at the White House is crazy. So for them to even put that together,
hey, who thought of that first?
Diabolical minds.
Who thought of that first? Mac, go ahead, you go.
Y'all could have fought anywhere in the world. They could have fought on a ship, U.S. Navy ship, something. You know what I'm saying? These niggas want to fight at the White House on the front line, and it's going down. So my first thought is, that's wild.
It's not a rumor. It's
going down. It's real news, and I think it's 100%. Crazy, and I think it's gonna be it's a big money grab. It ain't gonna be. It will be a big money grab, and that's a main reason. Because if it ain't make dollars, it ain't gonna make sense. So nobody wouldn't have done it. So I feel like it's a big payday for whoever gonna be there. I don't know who gonna fight. But whoever fight, they gonna get paid big,
bro.
You know, the president gonna get his cut,
the biggest check. What? Everybody, nigga.
Yeah, so I'm just
United States go get their cut.
Yeah, you know that shit. No, we don't. The taxes gonna pay for the shit.
No, I said the United States. Now I ain't say us.
Yeah.
We not the states. Yeah. We live in the states. We're not the states. That's the difference.
Right.
So but the states is so especially DC, the District of Columbia gonna make some money.
Yeah. You got to think too about like the people because they gotta have an audience. So the people that's gonna show up there,
gonna be there, bro,
it ain't gonna be your normal ticket prices. Hotels gonna boom, parking, valet, restaurants. All that night that it's gonna be popping, man. It's gonna be what is it? NCAA times 10 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
hold on, not NCAA.
Not NCAA. I meant to say
RIAA. What you mean?
No. What's the shit in Charlotte? I forgot, bro. Look, man, don't look. I'll tweet it to y'all. Not NCAA, but it's I forgot.
Matt got me tripping. Man said NCAA, you kicking it off, ain't it, nigga? We is not talking about college football.
What's the basketball shit, man? The basketball joint.
What basketball joint?
That's
what I'm saying. I think it's
there you go. Yes, there you
go.
That's what
I said.
What I'm talking about.
I said RIAA. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's recorded. I'm tripping.
Yeah. So that's where all the rappers and shit be popping off and shit like that. Yeah, that shit. So it's gonna be that times 10. You know what I'm saying? And then like it's gonna be high profile type shit. Everybody and their mama, as far as celebrities, is gonna try to be there because it's the first of the first. And it probably won't ever happen again. You know what I'm saying? Niggas beating each other up at the White House is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In the like White House and not getting arrested is crazy. Yeah.
Not even trying to get off track, but I heard Elon Musk got beat up at the White House.
Man, I did
you
not
seen
hear
when
that.
he had that black eye? He had a black eye. You know
stop, man.
Nah, look, hold up.
Where is this information coming from?
Listen, look. All right, him and Trump used to be friends. You remember they was tight. They was like this at one point, and then they separated. And then like right after that, Elon. This ain't confirmed, but Elon had a black eye, and they was saying
Trump gave it to him.
I don't know if I ain't saying all that. I don't know, but I heard he got it at the White House. I heard somebody roughed him up.
Had to put
they got in an argument about something. Because you got to think, they was best friends. And then right after they split,
you say the Secret Service might have put hands on that man?
That's what I'm thinking. That's my hypothesis.
That's what I'm thinking.
A nigga in a suit, a nigga in a 3-piece suit and an earpiece. Nigga in a 3-piece.
Hit him with an earpiece, hit him with the 2-piece.
Nigga with an earpiece and a 3-piece, 2-piece.
Hit him with the one punch. Hit him with the one punch man. Got him to fuck up out of there. Oh my god.
That's what I heard.
That's an awkward. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. The way his head is shaped, that shit look like it hurt to hit. You hit that nigga. You hit that nigga head. Like your shit might fracture. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga got a dinosaur. They got Tyrannosaurus. Yeah. The world,
Yeah,
Jurassic
they got a
World.
caveman hit,
Yeah, no,
caveman
for
joint.
the Neanderthal bone in his
Yeah,
and they got a big
hell
brain and
yeah,
big skull face. Gotta watch
hell
it.
yeah.
You gotta watch that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga a reptilian. When they say the reptilians, that nigga definitely look like one.
Yeah,
If that,
he
I feel like that
the
nigga smoke a cigarette and turn green, come up out his shit. All right,
hell
take the
yeah,
skin off. Like nigga, I knew you. I knew that skull. I knew that skull when your
yeah.
shit wasn't normal, nigga. Your skull
That
had
nigga
about
ain't
3
normal
inches
at all.
extra, 3 inches extra bone in that motherfucker.
That shit
That motherfucker is
bulletproof.
bro. That shit protected. You gotta protect the brain like that. Brain is protected. But anyway,
Hell yeah.
but no, anyway though, man. When it do happen, I might now tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not about to download nothing to get the fight. But to see them niggas fight at the White House, even though I only been on the outskirts of the White, I think I've been to the White House when I was younger. You already know, nigga. I'm in VA, so nigga have definitely been there on school trips and shit like that. But I've been there maybe as a grown man, walked by there maybe once or twice. But
right.
Anyway, if them niggas is fighting out there, I'm motherfucking. And if I can't get a ticket, because I might have to get a ticket to that motherfucker. But if I can't, if they, I already know they're gonna be taxing. But if I can't get a ticket,
Bro,
I'm gonna definitely watch. But nigga, it's right there, Mac. We might have to get tickets to that, even if we in the back. I'm just saying,
taxing.
we might have to go there, and we might have to not live stream, but we might have to vlog at that motherfucker. We might have to do an episode out there. We might have to start doing some live stream shit back.
Yeah, I'm with that.
You know,
yeah, that's
you
a
know
good
what I'm saying.
idea.
Just us kick it, we live stream, kick it, go somewhere. Just have somebody. Hey, I don't know why not, man. Why not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see
some different experiences.
It could be a different energy, but no, man, y'all look forward to that. I don't know the date. There's no date confirmed. I don't think
it said July 4th.
Do it for real next year.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So July 4th, 2026, man.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something at the White House, a UFC event, and y'all look forward to that, and it's gonna be an ultimate money grab. But
Matt, all right, let me say this though, real quick before we switch to the next topic. It says this is speculation, but I don't know if this is true. But they said the cheapest ticket prices for that fight are $400. The cheapest are $400.
And all right, and look, but that's reasonable just to be there, though, bro. Now we can pay the 6, 7. Now, listen, Matt.
I'm like,
this a once in a life.
Hates Chris. I'm the dad.
This the once in a this a once in a lifetime, Mac. It's about listen. I'm about making memories now, Mac. I used to spend money on other. Listen, Mac. If we can both get in there, let's say we can get in there with some decent seats for about the 600. This shit ain't gonna be done for another. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the next time this shit gonna be done.
That shit ain't never gonna happen again. I don't think.
That's all I'm saying, bro. It ain't gonna happen under no. It's not gonna happen under no other pregnancy.
President.
Presidency.
Yeah. Because come on, bro. He can only serve 2 terms. This is second term.
It's over with.
So
all this extra
turn into a
crazy
dictator,
shit,
which I think he's trying to do anyway. So.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't even gonna speak on it. They know what they doing. He know what he doing, and the world know what they allow people to do. So
right, yeah.
At the end of the day, that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
But no, Mac.
Yeah,
we will jump into this. Now you take this topic off because all
right.
Because you know more information than me. I'm trying to.
I know a little something about it. From the side.
Paul.
I like this this topic though. So yesterday, the U.S. White House, we still in the White House. They released a press conference live about like UFO disclosure, and they actually showed video of U.S.
Please explain.
Yeah, like I think it was either the Navy or it was the U.S. Air Force, but they had video. They were showing videos of like, what they call them, UAPs or something like that, something that they can't explain. And I was looking at the videos and they showing this in the White House, like this is what we saw. This is the pilot. This is what he saw. He encountered this. They
Yeah.
like showed this one video that I saw. It was like some kind of orb, or I don't know what it was, man. It was just like a ball of jelly or something. That's all I
A
can really
ball
say,
of
like in a ball
jelly.
shape. But it was flying over the ocean, and the guy was in a jet, and he was flying like, you know, you can hear him talking, and he was zooming in on it. So they ended up bringing in another jet, and they tried to shoot a missile at the object. And when they shot it, like it was so fast, they had to like bring it down to super slow motion. It dodged the missile and like broke off into like 3 smaller pieces. I know it don't make sense what I'm saying. Y'all can look it up online, but
I'm trying to
it's
follow.
it's a good video, man. It broke up into 3 smaller pieces. So this is the jelly.
You throwing up gang
the main
sign?
thing. Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So look, these are 3 smaller objects.
Hey, that nigga there. That nigga there from the West Coast.
Throwing up the
Go
set.
ahead. Yeah, no, for sure. Real big.
Nah, I ain't repping nothing out here. Look.
All right, go ahead.
It was 3 smaller objects, and they all look identical, and they started following behind it, man. I kept looking at it because I'm thinking like, man, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? But for them to show it and where they showed it at and how it looked, that shit looked legit. So now I'm gonna ask you, with all of this coming out, how do you feel? Like, what's on your mind about them bringing this to the forefront? Like, a lot of people saying it's a distraction just to throw people off. And then a lot of people was like, about time, because you got to think with Trump, and he was on the Epstein list files or whatever, and they saying he doing this to do that. And like, how you feel about it? I personally, before you say something, I think like shit out there do exist that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know our whole ocean. You know, we spoke about this earlier in another episode, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, how you feel?
I mean, Mac, you already know I believe that, you know, we not alone and things of that nature.
Right.
I also believe that people use that to their advantage too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you for real, Mac, how I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna just be honest. And a lot of people don't care about that shit like we care. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't think about the extraterrestrials or if there is an outside force coming. Like people don't care about that. People wake up every day and what's in front of them is what they care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only a select few really individuals who go in depth and really think about, oh, if this happens, what will happen from this? You know what I'm saying? Or if they actually come, what's the next move? Some people not even, you know what I mean? They think it's fairy tales or they ain't even thinking about it, period. You know, some people just write it off, but we're them people that like, once they say that, they're like, all right, man, let's get into this. You know what I'm saying? Like some people not even trying to get into it. I'm just being honest because it complicates your life. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got to think about it put a whole nother layer of, man, I gotta think, I already gotta pay bills and do this. Now I gotta think about an alien race coming to the, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got time to think about that. And I understand that from certain people, but for me, Mac, like I said, man, I know for a fact we not alone, bro. And
that's
it's a lot going on that we don't know. But I don't feel like nobody's gonna come here on no ill stuff. I feel like that's more Marvel movie. You know what I'm saying? You know, and to be honest with you, because I feel like at the essence of a lot of creation and a lot of creatures, it's like there's some empathy there. You know what I mean? And if you can make it here from another place, then you already got some type of higher intelligence. Now, if you coming on some takeover shit, then that's different. You know what I mean? We don't know. But if you coming on some, let me just touch base and see what's up, you never know. You know, I love that openness, that open-mindedness to it could be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like to shut. I'm one of the people that I love to think outside the box. I hate to say nah, this is this, and it ain't nothing else. I hate that
Right.
because I feel like we shut off so many walls. There's so many opportunities and so many ways to grow when you think like that. You know what I'm saying? We need to
Mm-hmm.
think reasonably, but at the same time, I just feel like, you know what, Mac? This might get deeper than where it should go, but I'm gonna say it like this. I feel like people find comfort in thinking they know. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
And that's what and I'm not a person who is bothered by knowing that I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay
Mm-hmm.
with saying I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with saying, "Oh, what's gonna happen when you die? I don't know," but
Right.
I'm okay with that. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You know what I mean? Because I can believe something wholeheartedly, 100%. Do that mean it's gonna happen when I die? You get
Who
what I'm saying,
knows?
Mac?
Nobody
If
know. Yeah.
nobody knows, so how do I know that each death experience is not different? How do we not know that? Because we're all different, right?
You're right.
If we all different, then how could every death not be different? We all got to go through it, but it don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? It can't all be
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
different experience. You get what
Every
I
life
mean?
ain't the same, so how
Every
can
life
every death
experience,
be the
every death
same?
be this. Hey Mac, if we want
Yeah.
to talk, you took the words out of my mouth. I couldn't even have said it like that. You said it.
Yeah,
But
that
that's
makes
how.
sense though. Like
But that's
your
how.
life experience ain't is unique. Why can't your death
Your death
experience be
experience
unique?
be unique, right? You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it is kind of because we all die by different things. Now, I know, do we
exactly.
reach the same place when we die, or do when you die by certain things, does that affect it? You don't. You get what I'm
That you
saying?
don't really know,
You
and that's
don't
crazy
know,
to even say
and
that because that
and
opened up a whole nother
oh,
chapter to
definitely.
like,
But Mac, I am saying that I'm cool with not knowing, and you
yeah,
can't take. I'm not gonna let nobody take that piece from me, bro. Because
right,
that's peace
right,
to me. You feel me? I'm not gonna let
yeah,
nobody make me feel like this is exactly what's going. I know what's gonna happen to you when you die. Oh, do you? All right.
yeah,
Well then, once when I'm dead, once I die and realize what happens, I mean, I can't talk to you anyway, so it ain't gonna matter. You
exactly.
get what
So
I'm
it really
saying?
it don't
It
matter at
don't
all.
matter what you tell me, what it's gonna be, but I'm telling you that I'm
Right.
open to whatever. The best way I can deal with it, Mac, is to be open to any way that it is. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You know what I'm
Just
saying?
accept it, like
Just accept
because
not
it's inevitable. Because we all going through it. We all going to see it
whether to
one day.
be whether to be gun ho on, oh I got it, it's gonna be this way, I gotta have it this way. You were looking for disappointment. I'm looking for hey, I did what I could in this life. I thought I lived the right way. I thought I corrected some wrongs. If I go up out of here, I ain't trying to be scared. We all gonna be
Nah.
scared in them last couple of moments. You know how it is, because it's something
Yeah.
different.
Well.
It's like, bro.
Yeah.
It's like jumping out of, bro. You scared of shit. It's like jumping out of a plane. I never did it before. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
once you land, you like, all right. You might think about doing it again. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you never know, bro. Once you die, you might be like, hey, that shit ain't really like that. That shit ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying?
I
Give me,
heard of a lot of experiences where people say it like they get warm and comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like
bro.
it
I
could
heard
be
that.
something
I
where
have heard some shit where it's like the most peaceful. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
it's
the most
relaxing.
peaceful,
Like
bro.
it's a nice transition. You know what I
I,
mean?
I,
It ain't, I don't think it's more so like a horror
I
experience.
have heard that.
You might not want to go, but the transition of going is not bad
I
from what
have
I've
heard
heard.
that. Hey,
Yeah, it's
what
you know,
you know
maybe
what
the
that
way
make me
you went
think
out is
of?
bad. Go ahead. What's
No,
that?
I'm sorry, Mac. No, but you know what lyric that just made me think of?
What's that?
Death got to be easy because life is hard.
Oh, because life is
You
hard. Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
who was that, Mac?
That's 50.
You already know that's a fact. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But when he said that, I always thought about that even as a kid. When he said that, he said, "Death got to be easy because life is hard." I'm like, damn. You know how deep
Yeah.
you got to think. You know what I'm saying? You know how deep you got to think to
That's
say
a
that.
lot of well, some people call, like they say, hell on earth, like we living in hell. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like I kind of took that, I've heard that from time to time, like from DMX and Tupac. But yeah, it's like, yeah, like death. Death is easy. I that is a true statement. I think it. I can't say I
cause
can relate, but I can
no look,
see what he meant when he said that, though.
we- and you know why I say that? Not why I say that, but you know why I could agree with that, Mac, is
What's that?
because it's like it's letting go, and it's not easy to let go. But sometimes when you know what I'm saying, your body is forcing you to let
Hmm.
go. You gotta let you get what I'm saying. That's just like,
Yeah,
I mean, there's certain things, bro. Like when you got to go to the bathroom, you can't hold it no longer. Sometimes you got to let go. You feel what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
feel like that's
yeah,
how death is. At some point, you're gonna be holding on, like, and then it's like, bro, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Your mind gonna come to the realization that, hey, bro, it's over. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then that's when you let go. So if you could say it's easy in that way, but I heard people say that's the, like you said, that's the most calm they felt. You know what
yeah.
I'm
That's what
saying?
I'm
They felt a
thinking.
calm.
I'm thinking it's
I heard,
more
but
like it's so relaxing to the
yeah,
point where it's like they
but
just
because
let
you
you
release,
have no choice because you might feel euphoria or something. You know what I mean? So you
yeah.
just let go.
Listen,
So
hey,
yeah,
Mac, I'll tell
I
you some
don't
real,
know. Go ahead.
right. No, I'm sorry, Mac. I just want to tell you some real shit. Bro, my grandma passed and she had brain cancer, but she passed. This like early, this like 2000, maybe 10 or something like that. Uh some early 2000s, 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. But uh Mac, I went there, and when I walked in the room, she was in a rocking chair. Her best friend was there holding her hand still. And she had already passed, but she had a smile on her face. And that
Mm,
shit changed my life, Matt, because that shit just let me. I'm like, yo, who dies with us? You feel what I'm saying? Like the rigor mortis set in while she had a smile. You feel me?
you,
So that just let me
you
know.
want to
I'm
hear?
like, yo, huh?
You want to hear something crazy?
Go ahead.
My grandma, she passed away from brain cancer, and
What?
this,
In the
yeah,
same?
and this was in the '90s.
Yeah,
Like I was young. I was like
yeah,
maybe like I was young, preteen, around that age. And
yeah,
when she died, she had a smile on her face.
bro.
I
That shit
swear,
is,
bro. I
yeah.
swear, it was crazy.
Listen, man, Matt, yo, that's crazy because I see, I
Yeah,
never told you that. Like, this is my first,
you're right.
like this shit is like this shit is a real connection on air. Like, Mac,
Yeah,
that's deep, bro. That shit touched me on another level when you said that just now.
right.
Cause like I said, bro, that let me know that they seen something. You feel what I'm saying? Because for you to be in
Yeah,
that type of pain, bro, of brain cancer, I know you in a different. I don't even know what brain pain feels like. We know what
me,
a brain
right.
freezes feel like, and
A
you know what I'm
headache or
saying,
something,
shit
but
like
not
headache or
just
something, bro.
when something
When your
attacking your
come
brain, you
on
don't know.
brain, bro, for you to be smiling at the end, even when you die, it ain't gonna let your face
Yeah,
ain't
let your
even
expression. Yeah,
drop. That's how much of a smile you had. Uh, they see something, Mac. And I will
right.
never say they didn't, and that's why I, you know, people will say in my close circle or whatever, oh, he ain't. I'm not really religious, and I'll tell you that.
You're
But I
right.
got
I,
faith.
I
But I'm
I'm
not
the
going
same.
because I just don't never feel like we know exactly, uh, what the greater power is or what the creator is or whatever. So I don't like putting a name on it. So
I
if
agree
people will judge you because you don't want to put a name on whoever or whatever the
Yeah,
entity is. And I don't need
because
to my
you
mind,
don't
because
follow the group.
I don't follow the group because
Right.
nobody really knows. But I do know this: I done seen somebody leave here with a smile on their face, who I knew was a good person, and for rigor mortis to set in with a smile on your face to me means you saw something that made you smile in your
Right.
very last moments, seconds.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? In your
That
very
says a
last
lot.
seconds, milliseconds, you saw something that made you in your state of pain and anguish. You feel what I'm saying? You messed up. You on your death.
You found peace.
You in a rocking chair. Done. You know what I mean? You basically waiting to die. And you see something that makes you smile. That I you know, because I feel like when they say brain cancer, you know, people go into different dimensions. I feel like when when that type thing happen, you know, when people get dementia or people get Alzheimer's, I feel like they
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? We stuck
Yeah.
here real being like, yo, no, grandma, I told you this. I told you this time. They not even, you know what I'm saying, realizing what
Yeah,
you just
they
said.
timing is not lined up with our time. Like they
You
on a whole
feel
nother timeline.
that's what you feel what I'm saying, Mac? Like, grandma,
Yeah.
you supposed to do this at 2. She looking at you like, what is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
did do You know what I'm saying? I did do this at 2, but her 2 is not your 2. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, Mac. Oh, this whole thing is crazy, man. But I just, I try to be true to myself, and uh,
Yeah.
I don't let other people's opinions and religions and like what I should be get on me. And I think that some people don't take it the right way. Some people take it as that I'm anti this or anti that, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I grew up
Right.
in the
Right.
church, bro. I'm not. But also I'm not. The only thing I'm anti to is blind following to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I'm not gonna
Hell
blind
yeah.
follow anybody. I'm not gonna follow you just because you say this is right. I gotta analyze everything. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
my life is, we forget sometimes, Mac, our lives be testaments too. You feel what I'm saying? We read so
Mm-hmm.
many testaments in the Bible. We read so many testaments in the Quran. We read so many. We read the book. We read the Siddharth, the Book of Buddha. We read the different things like that, and we think that their lives are the only lives that are no, bro. Our lives are a testament as well. Now it might
Yeah.
not have
Yeah.
the same. It might not have the same, you know what I'm saying, pull or the same dynamics as theirs had. It might not have the same pizzazz as those stories have, but
Right.
we all live in testaments of what's going on here on earth and in the different things we got to deal with. So you should, uh appreciate the people that live before you, but appreciate your life. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. That's all it is.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that. I'm just being honest. Like, appreciate your perspective from your life, because your life could
Right.
be like, your life could give people understanding and, and different things too. If you know
Right.
what I mean? The same thing, the same way you find inspiration in a Dr. Martin Luther King, you don't have to be Martin Luther
Mm-hmm.
King for somebody to be like, hey, yo, that dude went through this, and this. And you know what I'm saying? Seen something in him.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah. But nah, Mac, I'm getting long winded. But go ahead.
It's all good.
We can go.
Nah, I
Yeah.
mean, you spoke your piece. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. Shit, we was on what UFOs.
Yeah, no, we was. No, because no, we got
Yeah,
there.
we
But like I said, no,
yeah, nah, but
I feel like I don't know if it's true, or I don't know if they really coming or not. Mac, I'm 50-50 on it.
they
Because
if they
I
do,
wanted,
they do. If they don't, they
if they
don't.
don't, they
But
don't.
I
But
am like
go ahead. You
I'm
wanted
in
you
I'm
wanted to
into
happen.
the I'm into it. Like I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not opposed to it or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, I want to see that. Like when I hear about stuff like that and the stuff that's coming out, I'm like, damn, is it gonna happen in my lifetime? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the people that might have wanted to be a part of it that's no longer here, they could be in a different, it could tie into what you were saying, they could be in a different dimension and know about it already,
Right.
but I don't know that. But I'm me thinking here on earth, I'm thinking more so like, damn, they died and they wanted this experience. I hope I get to have this experience type of thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So if it happens, yeah, I'm here for it, man. And it's a lot coming out, a lot. So it's all over the internet. I know the internet is not your life source, but there are like valid sources that you can go look at this stuff that we talking about, this topic that we talking about. Because like the
Right.
White House, I know the government is the government, so you can't always go with the government, but they putting out some, go look at it for yourself and then you be the judge. That's all I can say. I looked at it, it looks solid. I wouldn't have brought it here if I ain't think it was.
Right.
And I, like you said, your first statement, you was like, you believe that this is more out here than just us. And I believe the
Yeah.
same. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we ain't even finished exploring our oceans. So,
Yeah.
you got to think about that. Like it's creatures down there that we ain't even discovered yet.
Yeah,
So we
for
can't
sure.
sit here and be like, oh no, that's it. That's all. Just because they found this is it. But we ain't finished exploring everything. It's rainforest that we ain't even touched yet. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
All
So
type,
and then we got to
man.
go.
This
Then you got to go to space, and then space is infinite. From what I heard, I mean, because they don't
yeah.
have anything to go far enough to see the end of space. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just think about that.
Yeah.
It's it's crazy,
No,
man.
it's so much. Like I said, man, we definitely live in and that's why I keep my mind open. That's why I can't nobody
Mm-hmm.
tell me this is this. You don't know. You
Right,
don't 100. No, we don't 100. Don't any of us know 100% what's going on.
and
You can
that's a
say,
fact.
and if and the more comfortable you become with saying that statement and believing it, actually not being scared of that. I'm not Mac. I can say that and not be scared because it just
Right,
is what it is. Once you realize it is what it, you get what I'm saying. When I wake up in the morning and on this shit, I'm like, once you realize it's like, all right, it is what it is. Like I don't have no say in this. I ain't have no say in
right,
what body I was born in, what bloodline I came from, who my parents was. I had no say in anything. I'm just here.
right.
So now I
Yeah,
need to make the best of being here. And
that's
if
it.
bad
That's
thing not Matt, and if bad things happen while I'm here, that's just what it is. You get what I'm
it
saying?
is.
I don't have no
But you know what?
control.
With
Go
all the
ahead.
bad things that's happened here, good things
It's
gonna
good
happen
things
too.
happen. And that's
Yeah,
but I'm here for that too. But what I'm saying, Mac, is I don't it I'm here to experience. You get what I'm
that
saying? I
yeah,
understand that. Once you understand that, I feel like you can open your palate to whatever happens. Bro, I'm here to experience, Mac. And
right.
whatever experience happens, whatever experience. You get what I'm saying? Because I could
That's
have
what
been
life
born
is to me. It's
that
an
it's an
experience.
experience. I could have been
Yeah,
born in a rich family. I could have been born in a super poor. I could have been born in a village. I could have been born in a mansion. I could have been
yeah,
born
right.
in a third world country. I could have been born in a first world country. It don't, who knows? But wherever you at, whenever it happens, you gotta make the best of whatever is going on. You gotta try to make an understanding of what's going on. And
Right.
you don't have to, and when you leave here, you gotta make your own understanding of that. Like at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, I feel like we lose ourselves in group shit. We need to all believe this. Nigga, we're not all the same. So we can't all believe the same. I'm just being
Right.
honest with you. We can't.
That's a
Because
fact.
you got people who, if our morals is different, there's no way we can believe the same thing. You feel me?
Right.
If you a snake, I can't go to we go to church with snake. You go to church with snakes and fakes all the time. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? You shouldn't even be in a room with
Yeah.
them people. But just because the church
Right.
is open to everybody, you got everybody in there. You feel what I'm saying? So
You don't know
at the end
what's
of the
in there.
day, you don't know what's in there, nigga. So at the end of the day, hey, be true to
Eh,
yourself. But no,
Yo,
Mac, you want to go
I'm
ahead? No,
with
I'm
that.
gonna let you. I'm gonna let
Nah.
you in the. I'm gonna let you in the topic.
Well, no. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like this. I mean, I feel like that whole topic that we just hit right there, that was
Yeah,
a lesson and blessing in itself. We gave life experiences, lessons, and opinions on how we feel. That was like a good topic, a great topic,
it
in my
was. It
opinion.
got deep. It got
And to
deeper than
just
what I thought.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, it was a perspective that we could give to the people that make they like let them know who we are, and then we actually share the connection you know. So I mean, I like that. I'm all for that, man. That was a great topic right there, and
For
I'm
sure.
cool. Yeah, like this is another dope one, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. It's another dope one.
Nah, for sure.
Definitely.
I think we touched on some shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, we can.
We
Hey,
definitely hit
with our
everything. We hit everything on the list. I know that, you know.
nah, yeah.
But
You wanna end it off, or
yeah,
you
man.
wanna touch
So,
that extra topic and end it
uh,
off? We ain't got
which
to
one?
the
Which
World
one?
War III.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of go in yeah.
I think we
So
should sum it up. We ain't gotta go too deep into it, but go ahead into
yeah,
it.
apparently World War III is supposed to be happening. You know, if you ask
My nigga
me,
back.
it already happened. That's how I feel. I feel like it already done
I'm
happened.
not
That's why
trying to
all these
laugh,
tariffs and
Mac. You a
go
different
ahead.
nigga, man. You all
What you
right, Mac?
talking?
Nah.
I'm good. What you talking?
Hey, that man just went into that shit nonchalant as hell. Apparently, World War III. Nigga, what?
It's
You can't
supposed to
just
be
go.
happening.
It's supposed to
Yeah,
be happening, nigga.
we might
Is it
get
happening or
bombed.
is it not? We can't just go into it like that. I don't know. Listen,
Nah.
I don't know, family. I don't know if it's happening or not.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. And we was talking about this before. There hasn't been a war on American soil since the Civil War where both oppositions have shed blood on the same
Yeah.
land. It hasn't happened here since the Civil War. So if you think that in the future, with everything America, I think we brainwashed with America's untouchable, can't nobody come over here. There will be a war on American soil at some point. Now, I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
say during our lifetime. I could be dead and gone. We could be dead and gone. It could be 100 years, 200, 300, 1,000 years. There will be a war fought on American soil because we have had boots on the ground so many different places.
Yeah.
I'm not down trying anything. I'm not saying that we shouldn't have had our boots on the ground in different places. What I'm saying is what goes around comes around. We all know that. You can't keep having a presence in every place and think that eventually they're not going to have a presence in your place. I asked Mac earlier offline. I said, I haven't ever heard, and I could be ignorant. And if I'm ignorant, chat or viewers, please comment and let me know, because I'm sure there's centers and things, centers to go to. But you let me know. Is there any Mexican or English or Chinese centers here, embassies here in America where when their citizens come here, they can go to the embassy and handle certain business they need to handle, transactions they
Right.
need to handle? Or is it only certain places where we go where they say there's a US embassy there, there's a US building there where you can go there and be cool, or go there and make sure you check up on your documents or whatever in these different countries? There's certain countries that where you go to, America has a footprint there. There's not that many countries besides cuisine and places you can go eat where the other uh groups of people and races that live here have their stronghold. You don't see German embassies here. You don't see Mexican, Japanese embassies here, but you can go to Iraq or certain Middle Eastern countries and be like, oh, there's US ground here somewhere. I feel like that's an odd thing. But go ahead, Mac. When you go to World
All
War III,
right.
I know you looking. I know you
I'm
listening to
looking
me.
up.
I
Yeah, I'm
went on the
looking up
tape. No,
right
because I
now.
went. Go ahead. What did it say? Because maybe I'm wrong. Please.
So yeah. So I looked it up. There are actually embassies in the United States.
Of Mexico
There
and different
are.
places. All right. I'm
Um,
sorry. I'm
it
sorry. Let me take that.
says This is Google saying this. It says, yes, there are many non-U.S. embassies in the United States. They are located in Washington, D.C., and they are established by countries around the world to conduct diplomatic relations with the U.S. Over 175 foreign nations have embassies in D.C.
Oh,
And
I am sorry.
yeah,
Look, I am an idiot.
yeah, I didn't know either.
I am an idiot.
I did not know.
And I should have researched.
I just learned something.
Imbecile. Yeah. All the words y'all can think of. Ignorant.
Yeah, I didn't.
Nigga. But I am that. But guess what? Now I have learned. So I am different. Yeah. I apologize. There are foreign embassies here. And you can come get your business handled.
But you don't. So you got to think we don't hear about stuff like that. We don't.
No,
talk
and
about
we don't.
That.
But I shouldn't assume. When you assume, it makes an ass out of who, Mac? That nigga finger strong as hell. Yes, you and me.
Yeah, I do what you.
But without him, just me and me.
Nah,
that nigga finger strong as a motherfucking chat. That nigga, hey, whoa,
about to crack the screen on that.
Nigga, out of you and you. That nigga.
Nah, I didn't know either. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like I knew something. I'm
sorry.
Nothing. I ain't know nothing about that. Because, like,
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I'll be
honest.
Other
countries do have their footprint.
When I hear
here.
about a U.S. embassy, I seen it in movies, or
you
might hear it every
and that's what I went off of.
Yeah, so I didn't.
But let me say this. Let me correct myself by saying this, Mac. That's a beautiful thing. Now that we know that happens,
right?
Hey, maybe the U.S. got more political power than I thought. Because if you got multiple embassies here working, you know what I mean? Maybe we might be all right. Maybe. You don't know. I don't know. We're going to figure it out when it happens. But y'all keep y'all head up, man. And y'all...
eyes open.
Eyes open. And if it is a war coming, listen, I may be more acceptive. I may be more reserved. I may be more on a reactive side of things, and people might not like that. And if you're on the other side, that's fine. I want to say this. I'm prepared for immediate change. And when I say that, Matt, I mean that when something happens, I'm going to immediately adapt to whatever's happening. I can't prepare for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
exactly.
I don't have money for a bomb shelter. So if stuff goes wrong, then I'm just gonna have to go and loot a store and get some water. I'm gonna have to go and do the, you know what I'm saying? Like when things happen, I'm gonna have to just go react when it happens. And if that results in whatever results in, like, we gotta start being cool with the results of our actions. And what I mean by that means that sometimes you do the best of your God-given ability and what you have at the time. You try to prepare for what you know. If something hits you that you wasn't prepared for, doesn't mean you're a dumbass. Doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean any of that. It means, hey, bro, life got me. Life hit me with something that I wasn't prepared for. You get what I'm saying, Mac? I'm not trying to sell
human,
out.
Though. You
get what you get what I'm trying to say, Mac. I'm just trying to say, like, we got to give ourselves a little bit more grace, because I feel like we think like we know everything and we don't. Sometimes
that's the thing. Yeah, you gotta. It's okay with not being ignorant, but I mean, I guess ignorant. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay with being. You're not all knowing. You're not God. So you can't know everything. You can't be prepped for everything. So some things gonna hit you that's gonna alter your path. You know what I'm saying? You just, like you said, but you just gotta, if you're gonna be the best human you can be, when that happens, you just gotta learn to adjust. You gotta learn how to maneuver and find a way. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's all you can do, because you can't be ready for everything. Nobody in this world, I don't care how much money you got or whatever, you're not ready for everything.
at
You know what I'm
all.
saying? Like,
And that's all I be trying to say. And I feel like we be trying to push that persona that this scripture will have you ready for this. This or no, bro. Life gonna have you ready for life, man.
that's
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
it.
sometimes it don't matter what somebody else went through. When you go through it, it feel different.
Yeah, man. Look, it's been a blessing, a hell of an episode, man. We dropped some major jewels for y'all, man. Hopefully, y'all take heed to it and check us out, fact check, and do some research on everything we talked about, man. But yeah, man, we thankful, blessed for y'all to be here, and we'll be back sooner than later, like we always are, man. And we appreciate y'all. So y'all stay blessed out there. We'll be back. Peace.